governor's in the library, asleep. Now, come on, quietly.
Capitan Ariano, what's going on down there?
Oh, it's nothing, senorita.
Well, then why are they armed? And where are the guards? Guards!
Take her. I'm sorry to involve you, Leonard. Truly I am. But I want to be governor.
Suppose someone hurt her.
Now, there's no one in the hacienda. It would take a pistol shot to bring the vaqueros. That is the reason I said absolutely no pistols.
The governor must have hurt her.
He is a very sound sleeper. Now, should we get on with this? You keep her here. Rest, you come with me.
The Walt Disney Studio presents Zorro, starring Guy Williams.
I'm going to miss shopping in your quaint Los Angeles, Diego.
Miss it?
See, we'll be leaving soon. My father's almost well enough to travel.
Well, that's a shame.
What?
You know what I mean, Leonard. I'm glad that His Excellency is well enough to travel again, but I'm going to miss carrying your packages for you.
That's what I like about you, Diego. You know how to flatter a woman. Tell me more.
Will you also miss saddling my horse for me and taking me riding?
Well?
I think you'd better go see your father. Let him know you've returned. He might be anxious.
Don't worry, Diego. I'm not trying to trap you. I'll go see my father.
I didn't mean it that way.
If you will excuse me.
This had better be important. Capitan Arellano. And another man. Living in the library.
Diego, I forgot my pack.
What is it, Father?
Another message from the Robatos. Don Manuel Larios is one of them. Get your sword, Diego. We will go in there now and settle this.
No, not yet, Father.
But they are plotting to kill the governor.
I know, but they're not alone. We must wait until we know all of them. If we act now, the governor will not be safe here in Monterrey or anywhere else.
I want you to understand me, Capitan. My friends and I do not like this delay. It smacks of incompetence. In fact, some of them are beginning to believe we have selected the wrong man to be our next governor.
Your friends had better reconsider, Senor Larios. You need me as much as I need you.
We need a man who can get results. There is a fortune to be made if California does not stand behind Spain in this war, and California will stand where her next governor indicates.
California will stand where I tell it to.
Only, my dear Capitan, if the governor dies before he can return to Monterrey and remove your name from the order of succession.
His Excellency will not return to Monterrey, Senor Larios. We will see to that.
We?
You and I and all the Robatos, every last one of them. We will all act together. Then your hands will be just as dirty as mine. Enter.
Pardon me, Capitan. I did not know someone was with you.
What do you want, Sergeant?
His Excellency, the governor, has decided to come here to the library to do some work.
Very well, carry on.
Si, Capitan.
Senor Larios, I will see you to your horse.
Gracias, Capitan.
Well, all of the rats are beginning to come out of their holes now.
Good. I will get some of the dons together and we will be ready for them.
No, Father. Some of the very dons you speak with may be members of the Robatos. We'll just have to continue to keep our eyes open.
Oh. You know a man can grow old just waiting.
Where shall I put this, Sergeant?
On the desk, Corporal. Then go and bring the other things.
All of them, Sergeant?
All of them, Corporal.
Buenas tardes, Sergeant.
Buenas tardes, Don Diego.
Testing the couch.
What?
Do you think His Excellency will find it comfortable?
Oh, si, Don Diego, I think so.
You know, Sergeant, I think California owes you a debt for the splendid manner in which you are protecting His Excellency.
Gracias, Don Diego. It is a great responsibility.
It is. The governor has many enemies who would like to find him dead.
I know, but you need not worry about that, Don Diego. I have my lancers on guard all around the hacienda.
Splendid, Sergeant, splendid. The governor's essentials?
Oh, si, Don Diego.
Well, Sergeant, if you can think of anything else he needs, let me know.
Gracias, Don Diego, but every time I think of something, His Excellency thinks of something else. A fan, in case he becomes too warm. A blanket, in case he becomes too cool. His music box, just in case he wishes to sleep.
He goes to sleep to music?
You see, Don Diego, well, this particular music, just the sound of it and off like a baby.
Really? Well, it's very pleasant, Sergeant.
His Excellency seems to find it quite soothing. Writing paper with the official seal on it in case he wishes to write. Books, in case he wishes to read.
Books, Sergeant? Well, this is our library. There are hundreds of books here.
I know, Don Diego, but I thought it best not to mention this. His Excellency prefers to decide things for himself.
I see.
His deck of cards. His Excellency plays Bruja with Don Alejandro constantly, you know.
I know.
His chess set, in case he wishes to play chess. He beats Don Alejandro at chess, too. And water, in case he becomes thirsty.
And the wine, Sergeant.
That is in case I become thirsty.
Someone gonna help me down these steps?
Permit me, Your Excellency.
Gracias, Diego. Well, let go of me. What do you think I am, a helpless old invalid?
No, Your Excellency.
Go on, get out of here. Out, out.
Gracias, Your Excellency.
What?
I mean, see, Your Excellency.
What's all this stuff? I distinctly remember telling Sergeant Garcia to clear this desk.
And you also told the sergeant to put your things here so that you could get them when you needed them.
I did?
You did. Now, will you please sit down and get off that leg?
Con permiso.
Gracias, Diego.
Since you have company, if you'll permit me, Father, I have some things to do.
What's the matter with that girl?
We've had a difference of opinion.
Ah. The girl's too much like her father, eh, Diego?
Ah, Your Excellency, it's good to see you back at a desk again. Senor de la Vega.
Capitan?
I was wondering, Your Excellency, if you feel well enough to proceed with the plans for the meeting with the rancheros.
Why, of course I do. Have the invitations made up and sent out.
At once, Your Excellency, but if you would permit a suggestion,
Of course.
if Don Alejandro were to ride to the various ranchos and invite the Dons personally, it might seem less like a summons and more like a friendly chat.
Good idea. Ask Alejandro if he will do it.
My father will be most happy to cooperate.
With your permission, I will ask him then immediately.
See. Thinking, Diego?
Yes, Your Excellency. I was thinking about Capitan Arellano.
Ah, yes. It's regrettable. When I named him as my successor, I had high hopes for him. But I see now that he has neither the temperament nor the humility that is necessary to be a good public servant. By the way, Diego, what kind of a card player are you?
Well, Your Excellency, I think you'll find that I play exactly as my father does.
In that case, get a chair and sit down. What is it, my dear?
I'm sorry, Father. I'd hoped you were alone.
Now, I don't know what kind of a game you two are playing, but call it off. I want to play Brujo.
We're not playing any game. I think Diego has grown bored with my company.
Leonard, I'm not bored with you, and you know it.
Do I?
Why, every day I find you growing more lovely, more beautiful.
You've never spoken like that before. Am I to understand that you enjoy being with me? Well,
Would you excuse me for a moment?
what?
Only for a moment.
You are excused, Senor de la Vega. And if I never see you again or speak to you again, it will be much too soon.
Con permiso.
Oh, by all the saints.
All right, what is it now? The soldiers. They're gone. Sergeant Garcia's gone, too. And Capitan Arellano just sent my father away, Bernardo. Well, that means he's going to kill the governor now. Hey, we... No, I didn't mean this minute. First, he'll get rid of me. Then he'll call in his friends, the Rebatos. That's what we're waiting for. Now get in the passage and be ready. Capitan?
Senor?
Well, Your Excellency, I'm ready for that game.
Do I look sleepy to you, Diego?
Well, I don't think so.
Well, you will be as soon as you hear your music. Now, you know the doctor said you have to take a nap every day before supper.
The doctor is an idiot.
Give me the key.
Oh, well, it appears I have no choice in the matter, Diego.
Cheer up, Your Excellency. There'll be other opportunities for playing cards together.
Oh.
Hey, Capitan.
Yes, of course.
See.
Be sure and wake me in time for supper. We're having quail tonight.
Well, if Senor de la Vega will show me where the lake is, you shall have some wild rice to go with him.
Wild rice. Good, good, good. All right, all right. Start up that music box. Let's get this thing over with. Well, get out of here. I can go to sleep without people staring at me.
Of course you can, Father. Sleep well. Already.
What seems to be the trouble, Senor?
Well, I was just thinking, Capitan. I did not notice any guards at the hacienda as we left.
Of course you didn't. I felt they were getting underfoot. I told them to stay out of sight.
Well, they certainly obey orders, don't they? One would think they were all gone.
Really?
That is, if one did not know differently. But it does bring up another point, Capitan. This group of dons who seem to hate the governor so, the Rebatos.
What about the Rebatos?
Well, if they think, as I did, that the hacienda was left unguarded, they might make another attempt on the governor's life.
You worry too much, Senor. That is my job.
Of course. You are responsible for those attempts on the governor's life, aren't you?
What?
Oh, I mean, it is your responsibility.
See, it is. But perhaps you may have a point there. Maybe I should ride back to the hacienda and warn the guards to stay on the alert.
Why don't you do that? And I'll ride on ahead and get the rice for the governor.
I was just going to suggest that very thing.
Were you now?
See, I will do that then. Oh, and be sure and get plenty of rice. The governor has a hearty appetite.
Oh, rest assured, Capitan. I'll see that he's well taken care of. Oh, there you are. Has Capitan Arellano returned? Well, he'll be here. And then we'll learn once and for all who the Rebatos are. First, we've got to put Leonor and the governor in a safe place.
The governor's in the library, asleep. Now, come on, quietly.
Capitan Arellano, what's going on down there?
Oh, it's nothing, senorita. Some of the rancheros misunderstood. They believed the meeting to be tonight.
Then why are they armed? And where are the guards? Guards!
Take her! I'm sorry to involve you, Leonard. Truly I am. But I want to be governor.
Suppose someone hurt her.
There's no one in the hacienda. It would take a pistol shot to bring the vaqueros. That is the reason I said absolutely no pistols.
The governor must have hurt.
He is a very sound sleeper. Now, should we get on with this? You keep her here. The rest, you come with me. Senores, I'm about to become governor. He's gone. He was right there on that couch. They must have moved him. Who moved him? How should I know?
Well, how in the world did you do this? Well, you'll keep that music box going, because if he wakes up and finds himself here, he'll know all about Zorro.
Wait a minute. He can't get too far on those crutches. Search for him. Search everywhere. I'll take the upstairs. You take the rear of the house.
When you get rid of this one, I'll have another one for you in the sala.
There's a little delay, senorita. Your father seems to have grown wings. But don't worry, we'll find him.
Jose's sword. Somebody's in this room. Come on, nobody can hide in there. Quit wasting your time. Capitan!
Capitan! What is it?
Manuel is gone and Jose's sword is stuck in the ceiling.
I don't like this.
Now, don't lose your head. Simeon! Simeon!
He must still be upstairs.
Lining his pockets, probably. Go get him. Well, you heard me. Go get him!
Simeon! 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 Work!
My friend,
friends, I've gathered you here to speak. No applause, please. On a matter of great importance. But before I do, I would like to say
They're not coming back, any of them.
Senor Larios, it seems we have gambled and lost. But by the saints, I'm going to find out who it was that defeated us. The senorita would know. Come on.
No. As you wish. Stay here, then.
Capitan, wait for me.
Well, are you coming?
Capitan, I'm sorry you do not approve of the display. It would have been in better balance with one more sword. Yours.
You can have it now.
Over here, Capitan!
Capitan Arellano! Zorro!
Sergeant, quickly in the library, my father.
Quick, Corporal, hold these!
I can't. You hold mine.
Oh, Sergeant, please hurry. Oh. Father.
Is supper ready? I'm hungry. Sergeant! Look! Look!
Adios, muchachos.
Next week, the cards hold a sinister warning for Sergeant Garcia.
The King of Cups. It is the card of death.
Move. On your feet.
Next week, make a date with your most thrilling adventure as Zorro defies the fate of the fortune teller.
Out of the night, when the full moon is bright, comes a horseman known as Zorro. This bold renegade carves a Z with his blade, a Z that stands for Zorro. Zorro, Zorro, who makes the sign of the Z. Zorro, Zorro.